guys, so we just arrived at Cebu International Airport and we're at the second terminal. It's also the international terminal and it's really new pa and fresh. And together with me is my mom.
Hi! I'm so busy taking off weight from my hand carry luggage.
Yes, and she just got out of the hospital yesterday because she had hypokalemia.
I had hypokalemia and I still feel very weak.
Yes,
but I just have to look upbeat for this trip.
Yes, so I haven't really told anyone yet where we're going. Anyway, we have been preparing for this trip for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
And finally, the most awaited trip ever has finally come.
And I had to visit the hospital
Before.
Can you imagine? It was so scary. I thought we were not gonna make it, my husband and I.
My brother and my father are in Manila. They're taking another flight. It's a family culture that we always take separate flights. Today we are riding Emirates, an airline I have been wanting to ride since I was 12 years old. So a lot of dreams have been coming true this year. So right now we are falling in line to pay the terminal fees. And after that, we're going to go to the immigration, so I may not be able to vlog there. So we just finished the immigration, and right now we still don't have a boarding gate. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Maybe we're gonna eat.
Get around.
The new airport. So I know you guys have been wondering where we're going to for this Christmas. And actually, a lot of my classmates have been asking me to have a giveaway if mahuhulaan nila. So, to finally put things to bed, we are going to Amman, Jordan, and we're going to do a pilgrimage. So we're going to be traveling to 3 countries: Jordan, Israel, and Egypt. We're part of a tour, so we're a lot of people talaga. This flight is not gonna be a direct flight. We are going to have a stopover in Dubai, so we're going to have a flight in Cebu to Dubai. And a 7-hour stopover, I think, and then we go to Amman. And when we get to Amman, we're immediately going to have a tour. So walang pahinga, guys, no rest. So right now we are going to tour the Terminal 2 of Mactan International Airport. So it has a lot of duty-free stores. It's actually divided into a lot of wings. This is, I think, the north wing. From Cebu to Dubai, it's actually an 8-hour flight, and unfortunately I still have a lot of financial statements to do, so I think I'm gonna do that in the flight. Overall, it's a really nice airport. No?
It's like the one in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I mean the architecture has leveled up compared to the previous airport, the Terminal 1. I think our flight is already boarding.
So, see you in Dubai.
Bye. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very much excited.
It's my first time riding an Emirates airplane. After 8 hours and an hour of turbulence, we're finally at Dubai.
This is a very expensive place to be.
Yeah, in the Philippines it is 5:59 a.m. but here it's still 1:59 a.m. We look so stressed out. Our flight is still in 4 hours.
I work a lot in the slums of Tondo, Manila, and the life there is it's poor and it's very sad. And I've always taught myself to look for the beauty in it, to look in the beauty in the faces of the children. The silver lining.
So we are now off to Amman.
Yeah, we're boarding.
So I will see you in a bit. Where are we?
Amman! Here
Amman, Abuman. Okay, karne yan. We just arrived in Amman, but we're not gonna go to the hotel just yet because we are going to immediately start with our tour. Oh, so we just got out of the airport, and according to the pilot, it's 10 degrees Celsius. And in fairness, guys, it's real. It's 10 degrees Celsius. It's cold and it's very windy. Right now, guys, we are walking on the streets of Madaba, where the St. George Monastery can be found. Inside the George Monastery, you can see the oldest map of Palestine, and if that's not enough, that's also the oldest geographical floor map in art history. Also, the map highlights places like Jerusalem, Jericho, and the Jordan River. So the map was a part of a Byzantine church, and it was not recovered until the 19th century, which means it remained hidden for 13 centuries. So the map features a lot of symbols like the fish. As you can see, there are two fishes. The one is going here and the one is going back here. And this is the supposed Dead Sea, which is in fact the Dead Sea. The map has an east orientation because the Jordan River flows from the left to the right. Madaba is also considered a city of mosaics because other than the St. George Monastery mosaic, 5 other churches are also discovered to have mosaics. Right now we are eating lunch. Middle Eastern style. Pasta, fish, beef. Our view right now in the Jordan Valley. So right now we're at Mount Nebo, where Moses led the Jews to the promised land, which is Canaan. So at the back of me is a church built for the memorial of Moses, and it can be dated as far as the second half of the 5th century BC. So right now we are going inside the church because in a few minutes we'll be hearing a holy mass. These are the church grounds of Moses Memorial. So guys, this is so amazing to think that each tile has been placed manually to create a beautiful and a big image. So there are different layers of mosaics here in the church, which only means that the church has been rebuilt and renovated again and again. The tiles here are relatively new compared to the blocks over here. The deeper the tiles, the older it is. It is sunset at Jordan, and we are outside the mosaic workshop, our last stop for today's tour. And yeah.